Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome to another weekly episode, another weekly offering of the Interconnected-ness, a weekly oracle series. All right, y'all, it's your girl, the Memory Astrologer. And this weekly message, this weekly offering is for the week of August 14th through August 20th, 2023. Now, this week was given to us previously July 20th, but this week can also set us up for the third week of September. It's saying September as a whole, but emphasis third week of September, okay? Perfect. If you all will please thumbs up this video. Send and share this video out. People who make you feel good. People who allow you to continue growing and blossom into the person you are destined to be, okay? Please make sure to send it out, and please make sure to turn on the ringer so that you can hear when the videos and the messages is being dropped, okay? Excellent. Can you all please come over to the Playful platform of Patreon? The Playful platform of Patreon. Link to Patreon is in the description box below, and it's also in the Linktree link in the description box below, okay? If you all haven't read the monthly message so far, come on over to the THEE Memory MEMORY Astrologer ASTROLOGER.com. You all can read this, the most updated blog post, okay? Wonderful. Excellent. If you all would love to send us a love offering, the Amazon wish list is available in the Linktree link in the description box below, and the Cash App is available in the description box below. Okay? Excellent. I appreciate you all so much. We appreciate you all so much. We appreciate you all so much. You feel me? We can't continue to grow and blossom by ourselves. It is a continuous growth effort. It's a continuous group effort. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Perfect. All right, you all, please remember to do your 3 deep cleansing breath. In from your nose. Hold for 3 seconds. And slowly release out your mouth. To be open, to be aware, and to be ready for this weekly message. All right, you all, first things first. I do have it in here, but you all are going to need a sound cleansing bath. The beginning of the week it'd be very much influential, so you don't miss out on really what's being said, because it's getting like hell stuff is being said on Monday, but it's not being resaid on Tuesday. And if you didn't get the information, you kind of be out the loop. But if you pay attention to the body language, you kind of pick up some information, but you won't pick up everything. You get what I'm saying? So if you pay attention to the words on Monday, Tuesday the body language, Wednesday you play the rest out. You feel me? You got the whole plan. Okay? Wonderful. Be very mindful of the things that you're listening to. It's like being blind, like subconscious is being impacted, but we're like hella not aware of it. Unconscious is being impacted, like, girl, be very mindful with it. What we listen is straight audio. It's straight audio. And then when I see audio, like when I thought about it, it visually impacted. So whatever we're hearing, we're seeing, we're visualizing, okay? So that's saying if somebody keeps telling us like, you're not smart, you're not smart, you're not smart, you gonna hear that enough, you feel me? You ain't finna put the work in. Well, what do we change what we hear? What do we change what we say? What do we change, the verbal? That's a whole lot of accountability, consciousness about what you're saying, what you verbally, spitting out. Because whole time I can be like, oh yeah, gee, I'm good. And the whole time I'm angry. I'm throwing pistols at you, you feel me, unannounced. You're like, bro, like, what's going on for real? You're like, oh no, I'm good. Maybe this is the time people need to learn how to speak up. And if you don't speak up, maybe we need to ask about safe spaces, you feel me? Because a lot of times people be thinking they got safe spaces, you feel me? They making safe spaces with people, and it's really not safe. What contributes to safe space? What makes you feel safe in a safe space, you feel me? Because each person get their own, you did. Because I might be like, you feel me? I don't really trust y'all. I'm not friends with y'all like that. It don't make me feel safe. So how do you build trust? Once you find out all this information, what you gonna do with it? It's useless, my love, if you don't use the information when you're giving it. They be like, yeah, I'm asking for these answers, and yeah, that test gonna come up there. Are you finna take the information down to pass the test? Because if you get that answer wrong, and I gave you the answer for the test, and the test is the exact same study guide, you finna make me slap. You feel me? It's a slap in the face for me, cause like you're not even doing a little bit, my love. You're not even doing a little bit. You feel me? So we thinking we're doing some grand scheme of things. It makes me wonder about our short-term and long-term goals. Are we just frivolously accomplishing short-term goals to make us feel good, make the people look good? Are they giving you long-term fulfillment? Like, are you stepping into fulfillment? And I mean, to get a little easier. That's what I'm trying to say. It should be getting a little easier. And know the path to fulfillment is easy. It's not. They don't want to say that. It's not. Try continuously making sure the things that you are, balancing, the approaches that you're stepping into, the values that you are identifying with and collaborating with, you're trying about them. And it's to teach you that, you feel me? You got that armor on. You just walking around with armor on, goofy. Let me just go shine this armor up, but not go to war, not go to battle. What? I like my Converse a little dingy. I like it. I like the little bottle, but you feel me? It's loving yourself through the battle scars, through the battle. And that is a step as well. That is a step. And here, what I'm trying to say is that I talk often about the Cheshire Cat. And I'm giving you riddles because that's how the steps is. Like, the steps ain't always 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 2, 4, 3, 1, 7, 2. You feel me? So why I gotta talk straight if the answers ain't straight? It's paying attention to the flows of life, the steps of life, the understandings, the awarenesses of life, and to flow with them and to not go against them. And a lot of times when you're moving and not really aware that we're going against them. And it's okay. Because the moment we wake up, whatever step, whatever motive, whatever area we are, you 10 toes right there. That's strength right there. That's strength. You woke up yourself. You said, hold on. And from then on, you step. So where are you stepping? How do you feel me? Once you realize you missed the step, how do you retrace yourself to go forward? And a huge hint is that I did not do the first week of August. The first week of August repeats this week of August. And the only strong suggestion I do have is that on the Memory Astrology, the blog post for August, it's an audio recording. Listen to that. So we know how to step. Or more so, be very mindful with the flow so we know how to step. You feel me? Nonetheless, know how to step. You feel me? Somebody give you a map, you can't read the map, baby. What if, you feel me? What if you're not from that environment? You can't read the map? Now how you finna get home? How you finna survive? Trial and error. Or, try to bridge a connection, a communion. But once again, it's trial and error, right? Nonetheless. Let's get the weekly message. Coffee. Be very mindful of your nerves when you're drinking your coffee. This week especially, you'll notice something different drinking coffee. Like, oh wow, I never noticed it. It made me feel like that. It's a new awareness that you have. And this is the week you realize it. Be very mindful of smelling spicy foods in your stomach. Eating spicy foods is giving like a pepper. Accidentally eating a pepper. Also, I feel like in that moment you'll be really angry and like don't want to talk again. And I feel like the instance was to teach you that we all need to incorporate more like fire within the belly to help with digestive. That was really what it was supposed to teach. So sometimes we have to emotionally disconnect, but it was giving like hella like I'm blown, like I'm agitated, I'm period. Ten of Spades, we gone. This is the week of, you're spiritually protected, yes. Outweighing the growth of yourself, seeing the many masks and developments of yourself. Yes, this is the week of stepping into your purpose. What really does it mean to step into your purpose? It's also kind of getting like facades, like hella facades going on. Be very mindful of people saying, people are like putting up. It's peep through it 100%. Yes, be very mindful about the laws, the engagement that people are saying. It's also getting Sun Saturn. You might be feeling a little alone, or might be feeling disconnected. This is a time period of more so get connected back to yourself. Get connected back to yourself. Get connected back to yourself. Ten of Spades. You put in the hard work long term. Yes, people are watching you. People are observing you. It's your ex. Okay, people. Yeah, you're protected, and you're not just protected, bro. You're protected by your guides. Like, I would really say a thank you, a thank you, a thank you. Thank you for living. Thank you for existing. Thank you for allowing me to trust and grow my faith in you. You feel me? I ask that you please allow me to continue growing with you. Please continue protecting me. This is a week of asking for protection. Teach me how to continuously protect myself as I go along this path of enlightenment. You feel me? This is survival methods. It's giving survival methods by Joey Badass in my head, for real, for real. For real, for real. Survival methods is seen differently by each culture, each generation, each person. But what did you learn? What you use? Okay, this is a really good week also to find out where you are. Checking emotionally with yourself 100%. This is not the week to be gambling. This is a week, low key, you want to feel like deeper connected to other people. It is more so emotionally connection. Be very mindful about the relationships and the things that you connect to because of this need. Because of this need, how can we better connect to ourselves and what we need to make ourselves feel connected to ourselves? This week you need to hella be very mindful about your intake. You might be eating a lot. How's your pooping intake? Because it's saying that it needs to be like a release of poop. Stretching to release poop. You need to do like core and digestive stretches to help induce poop. Be very mindful of overspending. Watch your money 100%. Use discernment. This is a week of straight using discernment 100%. Emotion, like don't take emotionally disconnect before engaging in a situation. Do not take things personally this week, but take things discerned. Whew. Yes. It's telling you a lot about people's values 100%. Be careful where you leave your things. Somebody can be watching your purse, be watching your things, may want to steal your stuff. Be very mindful about that. But I don't see no 5 of diamonds, so I don't see that stealing, but I'm saying like be very mindful about that for real. Bro, here go the freaking 5 diamonds right here. Nah, bro, you need to be actively paying attention to yourself. Like for real, people been peeped. Long-term goals, what are they? Yeah, eat that connection to yourself. Build that connection to yourself 100%, because on the back of the deck, it literally says it's a moon Neptune. It's hella angelic conversation, and it's up to us to pay attention to it for real. All right, but I do want to know, what's this 10 of Spades though and 8 of Hearts? This is really duality, and it's like this is saying like discernment is needed, yes, but also like analytical vision is what should be implemented 100%. Also, you don't always have to see something to feel something. Pay attention to your intuition. Allow that to guide you and to use that. You have that gift as a benefit. Oh damn, my bad. As a benefit, you feel me? Use that. You feel me? Understanding to your purpose. This is also a really good week of like ending relationships that really don't serve you. People might be also ending relationships, but I want to see what the Ten of Spades, Eight of Diamonds is. I mean, sorry, ooh, damn, Eight of Diamonds, Ten of Spades, Eight of Diamonds. Dang. If it's an Eight of Diamonds, Eight of Hearts, you seeing it as it's a constant cycle of things. You feel me? You know how you be going through things and it be like, and it come back up again, but from a different perspective. This is that, like using previous wisdoms to current perspective right now. You feel me? That eats. Especially if it relates to like engaging in relationships, over giving. Especially if things aren't like people aren't reciprocal. Like take the hints, baby. Take the hints. This could be whole. You could self-sabotage yourself for real. Set yourself up in a whole trap. You feel me? Trying to do something for other people who are not really looking at you feel me? Your benefit of yourself. Why is this other looking like? Yeah, this is spiritual growth 100%. Learning through trial itself. You feel me? Learning through your own experiences. Bro, we got all these cards upright. What is going on? The Five of Clubs and the Queen of Spades. This could be old friends watching you for real. Ace of Hearts reverse. Ten of Spades, Eight of Hearts. This makes a Nine of Hearts. Nine of Hearts, you still got to put the work in, divine understanding. But if you don't have that connection to yourself, you feel me? If you don't go back to center, you feel me? You can't go out. You just gonna be walking in an unfulfilling, undeserved. You feel me? You're just gonna be feeling undeserved. You feel me? It's gonna give you. It's really saying. You feel me? This is the week to grow your self-confidence about yourself. About yourself. What makes you feel good about yourself? How do you see yourself? How do you connect to yourself? How do you relate to yourself? Who am I? Hi, I am. Who are you? Who are you? No, but for real. You feel me? This ain't the week to be trying to kick it with friends. Like, no, this is the week to try to kick it with yourself. Put the work in yourself. Put the understanding in yourself. What truly do you desire right now? This is just aligning the goals, the awarenesses of who you are right now, and just making sure they add up. For real, this is how you eat it, my love. So when that it's given when a full moon comes, you'll be able to see the growth in yourself. So what happened last full moon to the full? It's like be very mindful of the full moon cycles. Okay. Yeah, 100%. 1000%. Yeah, look at this. Jack of Spades, Jack of Clubs. You feel me? Like, yeah, I see this as the moment of decisions. Be very mindful of all the decisions you're making this week. Weigh decisions out. Weigh how they're going to impact you. Weigh who all they're going to impact. You feel me? If you are stuck about it, you always have assistance to ask your divine. You feel me? To ask your spirit guides. To ask your higher court. To ask your spirit. You feel me? They're literally right here. It literally says you can ask for help if you need it. I just feel like this is it, and it's just like when this is presented, it's like, oh, this is it, and like it these subtle things for real, very subtle things. But yeah, let's pick up a card. What is something that can assist with this week? Releasing fixed mindsets, especially fixed ideas about the week. You know, you already have the like predefined, predestined look about situations. Girl, if you don't, you created now, you God. You finna judge the situation, even though it's something you never experienced, you never know, you feel me? Yeah, you could experience it from a while ago, but now it's a whole different perspective, it's a whole different view. You finna limit your own self by limiting your own self, you feel me? Who taught you how to limit yourself, you feel me? It's giving like, Who taught you how to limit yourself? Why limit yourself? Why set your own self up? It's like, dang, I didn't even know I was doing that. And it's like, yeah, until you have a conversation with another person. It's giving, you feel me? It's contradictory behavior. Look. Oh, now you want to act right, okay. Okay. Third time's a charm. Let's get it. Okay, so trying somewhere. Similar energies. So yeah, I see the similar energies because the Ten of Spades reverse. I mean, not reverse. The opposition of a Ten of Spades would be about a Ten of Hearts. Oh my God, you see this? And because of this, there's a whole lot of like different energies that are being pulled, but they're all under. Oh my God, the same source. Emotional needs. There's a whole emotional need here. It's like not being emotionally connected. Connect to yourself. And this could be like a childhood wound. It's giving childhood, but it's giving childhood teenager. What happened then? Did you not feel validated by your parents when you needed the first most, especially like going to college? That standpoint, I don't really see like going to college because there would be more clubs here, but there is a Jack Club here on the back. So maybe you don't feel prepared because of your parents not giving you what you basically feel like you needed. But, you know, what do you need right now? How can you give it to yourself? How can you create stabilizing factors for yourself right now? Stabilizing facets. And if they didn't give it to you, what did they give to you? And what can you use from what they gave to you to your benefit right now, okay? It's giving for real, loving them. Seeing yourself for what you need and what you don't need. And set yourself up for the continuous growth of yourself. And make sure that your desires and things that you're trying to attain physically, mentally, you know, searches and wisdom for the world, that they align it with the growth of who you are right now, for real. All right, so what can assist us with this week? You already know what it is. It's paying attention to the outside world, paying attention to fireflies, bird watching, looking at the sky, looking at the clouds, daydreaming, all those things. Drawing, doodling, thinking. Yeah, you know this already. Yeah, you know this already. Like, you already know what to do. Yeah, for real, you already know what to do. So the next steps would be to make an altar. And if you're unsure about this is a really good time to find a spiritual teacher, to find a spiritual home, to make that effort, to communicate with that effort, to see what you need to set the next steps, okay? So, look for fairies that is finding the moon, Neptune, the continuous joy in the environment, and that is something you have to be aware of. You feel me? That could be, you know, how you walk down and things fly out in your peripherals, like you see shadows and things outside of your peripherals, or like you say something and someone says something, it's like, you know, wow, one of my grandmother used to say something like that, and it, you know, it's giving a cousin though, for real, a aunt, a cousin, a grandfather. It's somebody like a matured version. There's information here. And it's like seeing the deeper connection, but it's also seeing how close you really are to them, okay? It's very much deeper. This also allows you to see the continuous nurturing moments of yourself and to see the growth of yourself. And from that aspect, it will allow you to nourish yourself. It'll allow you to see the many layers of yourself, to be able to understand really the depth of yourself. This is teaching depth, but to even know depth, you feel me, you got to experience depth, my love. You need to really update your sleep, your rest. It's giving magnesium, it's giving low energy, it's giving lethargic. Yeah, I would go to it's giving B12 vitamin, it's giving vitamin C, it's giving vitamin D, it's giving vitamin E for blood and heart health. But I would also just go to a doctor because I think it's you need to get your levels checked. So let's see. Can you clarify? And also your sugar intake. I can see that as well. This is also a time when people might be thinking about holistic medicine. This is an area you want to pick up to see how it would assist with their body, especially resting and sleeping. Can you clarify this healthcare? It's getting mental. Be very mindful of your mental health right now. You know, you need to be very focused on that. Be aware of that. Especially your nerve. You can have more headaches. Yeah. Most definitely. Be very mindful of your nerve, your energy levels. Yeah, be very mindful of your energy levels. Is rest, rejuvenation, and to check your energy levels at the doctor 100%. And from there, you'll know what you need. You feel me? You'll be able to plan better, know what you need, what you don't need, what gives you fulfillment, what you don't get fulfillment. You feel me? This is a perfect sense. It starts out by saying, look for fairies, and it ends up at 33. The information is literally around us, continuously ever looping around us. The conversations through our siblings, through the communities that we're a part of, through nature, through the noises, through audio, by moving our hands. You feel me? So be very mindful of using our hands this week, of crying, of hugging this week, of drawing and doodling this week, and also planning for your future. Make sure the short-term goals that you are establishing and stepping in, the little jobs that we're doing, make sure they add up for the long haul. Make sure you ain't using your energy all frivolously. You feel me? Wasting energy and stuff, wasting time. No, sweetheart. No. Yeah. I love it. I love you all. I'll see you all next week. Remember to come on over to thememoryastrologer.com to listen to the monthly message. Okay, you all. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all.